Right, hello everyone, hello. Just get the game window. Game window in view. Right. Here's the game window. Right, so I'm going to be starting off every day. I'm gonna try and stream every day in DOSember. So here's how it's going to work. I'm gonna try and play the epic pinball at the start of each stream every day, and then I'm going to move on to the main event. And by the way, I set up controller controls from I set up controller. Okay, what just happened there? The game window disappeared. But no, that's not what I wanted. Right. I set up... So I managed to set up bindings for my controller. And... the Android Life. So I have the trigger set to activate the flippers, and I have the bumper set up to nudge the table, to nudge the pinball table. I really hope the volume is good. I really can't tell, unfortunately. And... oh no. I'd like to pause the game now, but... it's the Android Life. My balls be kicked around by these buffer value is now Android variants. I don't know the specifics, but you know, John Rest, I'm in his Discord server. And he said that he's going to run an event focused on epic pinball for DOSember. Back here now, eh? Cool. Computer link established. Oh dear. I don't like it when that happens. Looks like this is a good run, huh? Kill shot. IQ is now down to shoot the middle ramp. Ooh, that was close. What do I have bound to? I have the start button on my controller. It's bound to escape. What to bind to enter? Maybe I'll bind this button to. Maybe I'll bind my B button to enter. Okay. Oh. just want to go in here quickly. So obviously, okay, these arrows are obviously the joystick or D-pad. So I'm going to thankfully the key map for my epic pinball is isolated from the other games. So my plan here is to give one attempt for each table. Okay. So, I remember, use up down arrow keys to view all of the playfield. Use left should control the flippers. Well, I'm using the left and right triggers on my joystick on my controller, not my joystick, my controller, to control the flippers. Pretty good game pretty good for an MS-DOS game. And no bonus. And I'm so disappointed with that. You know what, I'm gonna try again. But yes. Ooh. By the way, I have the A button bound to the space bar, so that the space bar in this game will nudge the table. It will nudge the table upwards or forwards, I can't remember. Hitting the sky ramp quite a few times here. Woo! Rabbit foot now. Shoot the treasure hole. Bert, get the flashlight! Oh, come on! Rabbit foot found in cave. Lucky rabbit foot, 2 million. That's amazing. Rabbit foot, now shoot the treasure hole. Great. Oh, that was one heck of a shot. Target banks, rainbow lanes. Oh man. Rat. No bonus. Enter, I forget which key is enter. Game over, huh? Like I didn't do too well there. You might be able to hear the clicking of my controller buttons. Yeah, hopefully the window was finished moving around. However, this one isn't too bad. Right when I say that, the ball goes off the table. Good grief. Maybe I deferred that, I don't know. What the heck? Not doing very well in this table. I'm so disappointed with that run, I'm gonna try again. We don't know how the nudges affect the ball movement, but damn it! No! I keep on losing my balls. You son of a gun. Let's see if I can crash and burn any better than... Dang it. Tilt. Dang it. Add to mystery bonus. Cool. Racetrack. 42 million. Well, interestingly enough, I sometimes like to lurk in other streams when I'm streaming myself. Yeah. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Well, I don't know what that's for. Magic, the one I have so much trouble with. Magic, I have so much trouble with this table. No, I think I do remember seeing a few real-life pinball machines when I was young. still in school. We'll go on a school trip. No, not really a school trip, but the school organized outings for special needs kids. They organized special outings for special needs kids like myself. I think I may have seen a few pinball machines during those outings. Game over. So, jungle pinball. See if I can do any better here. He looks really sexy. No pants! $5 million. Jill the jungle. The beehives. Seeing this pinball table makes me wish they would redo the graphics in Jill of the Jungle. No, this. The gun. The vines, oh man. The blade hole is now lit. Not too. I'm kind of satisfied with that run. Deep sea. To the ocean. Bumper value. Seahorses. I hope I don't get a tilt. You attack at 2 million. Eel nest is lit. Eel nest is something I didn't know about. shark attack. What do I have to do to escape it? Air! Oh, damn. Did the shark attack take away my score? Really don't have much control here. That's why they consider pinball gambling. Really don't have much control over your ball. The only thing you can do with the ball is hit it with the flippers. I may have got the top score. Holy crap, I did. Well, welcome to the Enigma. It's quite an interesting. It's quite an interesting one. Damn, it goes so fast. That ball goes so fast. God, I thought I was done for. Advance. Level 1 complete. We are now in level 2. We are now playing Breakout with a pinball. Oh, come on. You don't know what to do. Okay. My goodness. Hey, bored girl. Alright, let's try this one. My board girl is quite neat. My board girl, I think, is not that difficult. Or bonus. Ah, what the heck? Oh, I almost got the 2 cybernetic implants in a row. To see ice. And things just go so fast. Ooh! And I guess I somehow managed to get the ball back to the starting position. Well, at least it didn't get wasted. I did the sneaking reboot. Bonus. Yeah, they got the icebreakers. I don't know how well I'm doing, but it took me a while to figure out how to get the controller triggers bound to the shift keys. But in the end I managed to do it. It's like my shot for the sync and reboot wasn't powerful enough. Crypto. You mean cryptocurrency. I mean, this is law. This game came out long before cryptocurrency were even a thing. Bonus. For how well did I do? I got the top score, wow. Oh boy. Pangea. This is the one with all the dinosaurs. Oh my goodness. That was so effing fast. I could barely keep up with the... And I could barely keep up with this pinball. Unfortunate, but I can only barely keep up with this pinball. We got a bonus. Jackpot now at 42 million. T-Rex-Ray, 700,000. I don't think it affects my gameplay much when I have the bot enabled. game over. Looks like that was my best run yet. Oh, quite a lot. 3 more tables. So, table 11. Station flyby. Gotta wonder where the black hole is, where the nebulas are. Wasn't the Enigma table also space themed? Am I coming up with just me, or am I coming up with a strategy for this game? Maybe. Maybe not. More bonus. Flybys. Okay, over. Worry about that. Overvalued at 2 million. Left ramp to like Super Bowl. These pinball tables are rather interesting. Man, I can only barely keep up with this damn pinball. It's going all over the place. This also reminds me of the Christmas episode in Jazz Jackrabbit Holiday Hair. Super Bowl games. Or yeah, I just wanted to see what ball I was on. Bonus. A bonus. All lanes. It's game over now. Like that was my best run yet. Yet again. Safari. Episode 13. Claims millions. And do I get an extra ball. This has to be my worst run of this table yet. Base camp. I guess this is a good opportunity for me to see how the nudges work. But I did manage to shoot the lions dead many times. Right. Ape. You know, come to think of it, I should map it the escape to the back button. 6. Button 7. Right. So, while I'm doing that, and I'm going to change the category and fire up Nukum. In the stream marker, or fire up the launch script, and bring all the windows back in order, and get the game window in the view. Alright. Set up joystick mode. Hold the joystick in the upper left and press a button on right. Button 1, shoot or jump. Shoot. You are the pitiful hero they sent to stop me. I, Dr. Proton, will soon rule the world. You're wrong, Proton Breath. I'll be done with you and still have time to watch opera. Get ready, Duke. You're going in. Yeah. Okay. Button 1, should jump. Oh, you're the pitiful hero they sent to stop me. I, Dr. Proton, will soon rule the world. You're wrong, Proton. You're wrong, Proton Breath. I'll be done with you and still have time to watch Oprah. Yes. Gotta turn up the volume. Be a good idea to turn up the volume. Because I found that the PC speaker or sounds are rather quiet when you have DOSbox X play them. So anyway, I remember playing this game in my childhood on a PC at a relative's place. It's also speaker tip: eat turkey to increase your health. Has to be entered. Does it? Can't be a button on my controller. Or as the game says, it's a joystick. Well, what the heck? Drink soda to increase your health. I do not I believe I do not need these secret tips. Thank you very much, game. You can also shoot the sodas, and while they're rising up into the air, you pick them up for points. Shoot the falling acne signs for points. You know, those flamethrower graphics were absolutely stolen from Turrican. This game and Duke Nukem 2 steal a lot of graphics from Turrican 2. As Finthrex puts it, game development back then was a wild west. There were much fewer. There were copyright laws back then, of course, but they weren't enforced as strictly as they are. They weren't enforced as strictly back then as they are now. So you'd probably get in trouble for... It's more likely that you get in trouble for stealing graphics from Turrican nowadays than you did in the past. But people who make mods for video games, they tend to steal a lot of stuff from other video games. For example, Wolfenstein Blade of Agony, they stole a lot of stuff from Medal of Honor and Call of Duty. And these beeps and boots just bring back nostalgia. Childhood memories. These beeps and boots. Childhood memories for me. Of course, I played Duke Nukem 2 on my own computer. I had to reboot in MS-DOS mode to do that. I didn't really have a choice between what kind of memory, or I really don't remember having a choice for what kind of memory to use. Find the key that goes here and press the up arrow. I just press up. I just press up on my joystick. I can. Press the up arrow to open the door. Oh, I can do that with the up on my... I can do that by pushing my joystick on my controller up. Duke Nukem seems to like turkey and soft drinks. Damn. Duke. Hello, Oparu 591. Yeah, yes, this is Duke Nukum 1, alright. I bought Duke Nukem from GOG.com, GOG, before they delisted it from the store. I still have it, so that's the version I'm playing. One, press the up arrow to read the notes. We're entering the next level. Okay, let's save this game. Man. Bouncing ball things. Those were also when games like Jill of the Jungle with Zargon and... Oh yeah. You had Duke growing up? I also had Duke Nukem growing up. I believe I first came across Duke Nukem when I went to one of my relatives' houses and they had a Duke Nukem on their computer, and I played it, and I liked it. Well, they only had the shareware version, but still. Drive, Duke. I'll be tracking your every move with my security camera system. No, you won't. What do I go? It really doesn't matter which ones I shoot, but not here anyway. But this is where it does matter. By the way, I'm using my controller, my gamepad, my joystick. Wonderful, huh? I'd like to get into the other parts of this level, or this level some more before I leave. Find all the hell we'll find. By the way, Duke Nukem seems to really like turkey, doesn't he? And soda. Only there's a way to look around. Look up and down. Look left, right. Thank goodness I went in the right direction there. Possible to get there? No, it's not. I really, I really wish that there were more people who focused on MS-DOS games on Twitch. Like, DOSember is definitely something that Twitch needs. Like, when you look in the retro category on Twitch, you'll find a lot of people streaming old console games, arcade games, and if you're lucky, maybe the Commodore 64, Sinclair's VX Spectrum, Apple II, or a BBC Micro, or Commodore 64, maybe. Come on, pick up the balloon, so you can get 10,000 points. Look at it as this is great celebration, and to have like 250 plus people is wonderful. Nothing negative. Well, definitely. I mean, it's great to see people playing DOS games on Twitch. But it's just outside of DOSember, it's not very common. But I do have a list of people who stream those kinds of games on Twitch, but I can give you a list if you want. You see, the dynamite doesn't destroy the soda. Press the up arrow to activate the transporter. Aw man, those graphics were... See what I'm pointing at? Those were stolen from Turrican. Turrican for the Commodore 64 and Commodore Amiga. I think the floor tiles that I'm standing on were also stolen from Turrican. Game development back then was a Wild West. They didn't enforce copyright laws as much as they did nowadays, and they... So, that's how people were able to get away with stealing stuff from... That's how the developers of Duke Nukum were able to get away with stealing stuff from Turrican. You also like Rig and others who are huge into retro still play DOS and help out a lot. Yeah, I don't want much Rig, but I want Jawgrass mostly. Whenever Jawgrass was on, I like to watch Jawgrass. These beeps and boots, such childhood memories. Oh, I gotta get rid of a bot. Gotta get rid. Well, that's. And the flamethrower graphics were also stolen from Turrican. It's amazing doing our cosplay. It's radical. I don't know. You talking about rig Retro Island Gaming? Because Jawgrass doesn't do art, but Jog does do cosplay. Jawgrass. It's done some art, but mostly games. Oh man, it's the Energizer Bunny. Never think. And that's another example of how game development was a Wild West back then. Because you get the Energizer Bunny in Duke Nukem. You had to kill the Energizer Bunny in Duke Nukem. Free now. This transporter takes me to the other one. Indeed, it does. I have all 3 keys and the printed circuit board. I really can't remember what letters I picked up. On. You know, DOSember was the thing on Twitch that really got me into... DOSember was the thing on Twitch that really caught my attention. Like... Before DOSember, I didn't think there was anyone on Twitch who played MS-DOS games on Twitch. Why that is, well, maybe it's something to do with the fact that you had to know about computers in order to play MS-DOS games. You had to set up a config.sys and you had to set up a config.sys and autoexec.bat and and you had to know about computers in order to do such things. You had to know how a computer works. I'm almost out of health. I don't know whether or not this is one of those games with limited lives. Goodness. when you and at the starting screen for MS-DOS, you have to choose what kind of how you want the memory to be allocated. Do you want extended memory, expanded memory? What I can do about that, I'm afraid. I would have got 10,000 points for that. Well, I may as well be back to the last main hallway. This is my first DOSember. No, it's not. I participated in DOSember last year. But last year was when I found out about DOSember. Definitely something that caught my attention. Definitely something that Twitch needs. Dare say. Pick that up. I should save it for later. Just in case there are bombs in there. Excuse me. Sorry for burping. I do have a lot of DOSemness planned for DOSember. I had games such as Duke Nukem 2, Duke Nukem 3D, Heretic, Hexa, and Doom. Tyrion 2000, Jazz Jackrabbit, maybe Jill of the Jungle, although I did Jill of the Jungle last year. Fargon. Man, only I didn't have to lean forward to get my microphone close to my mouth. I've been trying to set up for 2 years, but nothing this year. Tyrion 2000 is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I had lots of fun shooting a... Okay. Need the green key. Now I need the blue key and the purple key. And collect all the footballs. And I know I got past this level when I was a kid, and I was only playing this on a relative's computer. Shareware version, mind you. Oh, I'm sure they test these games before they release them, because for one thing, it's hard to release a patch for a game over the internet when barely anyone has internet access. And second of all, these games, games were made to... People made money from video games by actually making good games back then. Like, you had to really make a good impression on someone if you wanted to keep selling. If you wanted to stay in business as a video game developer back then. Nowadays, there's a whole lot of whaling and microtransactions and gacha and I really can't think of much to talk about. Looks like I got a nuclear health power up there. Or is that an atomic health? What's it called? Atomic health is what it's called in Nukum 3D. So you've been trying to set up for 2 years. What do you mean? You mean you're trying to get in on the trying to get into streaming yourself and get into the DOSember action? Rather save that for later. Managed to shoot the camera up there. There's the purple key. Purple key is at the left-hand side of the map. Just something for me to keep in mind. You know, in the certain place in the world, this game is known as Nukum with 2 U's. Yeah, we no longer have original hardware, so we need a DOS Fox or something. Getting time off. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm running this in DOSbox, and I don't have any original old DOS machines around anymore. I saw someone streaming Zargon on an original DOS machine, and they apparently they get stream flashes that just aren't that DOSbox just doesn't emulate. Find the access card and press the arrow. Bonus 5 and 7. Right. If you find the boost on the next level, you'll be able to jump higher. Save your game now. Ooh, welcome to the hangar. I call the stream DOSember daily because I think I'm gonna try and stream every day in DOSember. I'm such a huge fan of you're a big fan of dungeon crawlers, especially the older 2.5 dimensional dungeon less NPC, so you're hoping to run Dungeon Master 1 and 2. Good for you. Oh my goodness, this thing. Wonder if you can get Dungeon Master or Dungeon Master 2 from from GOG.com or if you want to get Duke Nukem or Duke Nukem 2 in this day and age, you can still buy it from Zoom platform. Not to be confused with the voice over IP, or not to be confused with the video conferencing app. Zoom platform is a digital storefront for PC games. I'll put a link in the chat. There you go. Right. I found the boots. Now I can do a somersault as I jump. Now I can do a 180 flip as I jump. Some people were asking, why isn't that in Duke Nukem 3D? Well, it's because Duke Nukem 3D has a player renderer engine, so it's not easy to do flippo. It's not easy to flip the camera. Well, actually, it's not possible to flip the camera and have it be believable. Also, because it's a 3D first-person shooter, not for sale on commercial sites, but the different company just don't care, so downloading the Dungeon Master just not legally. Yeah. I prefer all my copies of my games to be legit, though. But I will only... A lot of these graphics were stolen from Turkin as well. know it's not always possible to get legit copies of a game, but I prefer to I prefer legit copies whenever possible. You're still trying, Duke. Never mind, my robot drones will soon be the end of you. Dr. Protoss returned. Duke Nukum Forever DLC. Stuff's also stolen from Turrican. Level is very tough, but there's also a secret shortcut. Don't forget to save. I may remember this level from my childhood, like I think you may have played Crystal Caves or Secret Agent as a child. Well, my childhood as well. I was an Apogee kid. Like, a lot of the games that I played and enjoyed in my childhood were developed and or published by Apogee for MS-DOS. Those are games like Commander Key, Duke Nukem 2, Focus Focus, Commander Keen, Cosmos Cosmic Adventure, Biomenace. All those classic Apogee games. Major Striker, Raptor Call of the Shadows. I don't think he got very far in Raptor Call of the Shadows, though. Even to this day, it's still... Raptor Call of the Shadows, still. But, damn difficult game. You know those bots that are flying around and shooting yellow bolts? I used to think of them as flying toilets. As a kid, I used to think of those as flying toilets. Maybe it's better if I... use the good old keyboard controls. Control for jump, alt for fire. Doesn't seem to have made much of a difference. Epic Mega Games put out a lot of good stuff back then too. With the Jungle, Jazz Jackrabbit, the Jungle, Jazz Jackrabbit, Epic Pinball. One Must Fall. Oh, I remember playing the shareware version of One Must Fall. Well, as a kid, I remember they weren't robot. The demo version, the shareware version of One Must Fall, you had two humans fighting instead of two robots fighting. I also remember the game Songo Fighters from my childhood. What's back here? Anything? Maybe that's the shortcut. And an Energizer Bunny. You can kill those robots by stomping them like Mario. My goodness, a bunch of them. I didn't play Monster Bash as a kid, but I played Monster Bash HD last year in DOSember. The way they don't call it the Energizer Bunny in the game. They call it the Killer Rabbitoid. Even though it's obviously the Energizer Bunny. So you survived my maze of madness. I might have underestimated you. And a lot of people who are fans of DOS games on Twitch are also fans of Commodore Amiga games. You know, something I like to play Duke Nukem 2 from time to time. Dungeon Master had 3 games on Amiga. Interesting. You know, pretty much every Amiga game is available through the Amiga Live launcher. And if your Amiga Live makes it really easy to play Amiga games and stream them on Twitch even. You can, there's a Amiga Live channel that you can use. The Amiga Live launcher lets you stream your Amiga games through Amiga Live. Like you can pick an Amiga game in the Amiga Live launcher and you can stream it through the Amiga Live Twitch channel. live viewer. So I'm impressed. It's annoying. You're sent into a free fall like that by an enemy shot. It's rather annoying. By the way, I won't be doing any clips or... I will be uploading my VOD to YouTube, but I will not be making any clips of these VODs myself. I just don't have the time, because you're doing streaming every day. You want clip material, you have to review the VOD for clip material. I know I've heard of AI tools that will pick out clips for you, but I'd rather not contribute to the problems that AI is already causing, like... You heard how expensive RAM has gone because of AI. I've heard that RAM now costs more than a frickin' PS5. Good grief. No, 64 gigabytes of RAM now costs more than PS5 thanks to AI taking all the computer hardware. Is this the level where you get the claws that let you grapple onto the ceilings? Because I see a ceiling that you can grapple onto. Secret tip, press the up arrow here after you have found the robo-hand. Good thing I saved that, then. Good thing I saved that health pickup. Wait. Wonder what company a Dungeon Master was developed or published by. Was it Bullfrog? I know Bullfrog was the studio that developed Magic Carpet. Or maybe I'm thinking Dungeon Keeper. thinking, I'll just kill myself. I'll just get myself killed so that I can pick up the letters in the correct order. Right, no. It's me. And the falling is surprisingly sharp. Gravity is surprisingly sharp falls. Right, I picked up the letters in the correct order. Spell out Duke and you get 10,000 points. Thinking, how do I hit that guy? It must be my OCD getting the better of me. Yet. I definitely remember this being. By the way, they called it Nukum with 2 U's because they thought they would get in trouble with the... They thought... The developers of this game thought they would get in trouble because there's a character from Captain Planet called Duke Nukem. Well, they just changed one letter of his name and called it a day. They changed it back to an E, and Duke Nukem 2 came out. Okay, I've been there. Don't think I've been there. Maybe I have been here. Been there. There, been there, been there. Been there. Been through this part of the level. Don't think I've been through that part of the level. I haven't been through this part of the level either. Man, thought I would really be able to get away from that in time, but no. Not the best idea to pick that up, because especially if you want to. Especially if you lose a lot of health later on and you want to save your own life. By the way, you said this game is better than what's on the PlayStation, if I remember. I'm going to need the robo hand for that. Oh, come on. One more try. Like how colorful this is. Duke, in spite of your resistance, my plan to rule Earth will not be stopped. Ah ha ha. Right, there's the robo hand. And I just recklessly charged through that without considering, without actually taking my time to think. Right. Robo hand. I'm glad I didn't lose that blue box. Right. Oh, I got the green key. Now, I just have to head to the exit, I think. That is over here. 1, bonus 4, bonus 5, bonus 7. Wow, a lot of bonuses. Find the grappling hooks to beat the next level. Use them to grab onto special graded ceilings. Here's the first reflective floor in the game. Not really done here yet, I just wanna show the demo. I think I have seen in a few streams of Dungeon Master with some other people who are fans of DOS and Commodore Amiga. It's a 3D dungeon crawler with turn-based combat, if I remember correctly. I'm not playing that, by the way, that's just the demo. Really now. Show me the demo. Here we are in the Mercury Mines, and the first reflective floor. The only one was real 3D, the rest are 2.5. My goodness. Several people have played and beat Dungeon Master. Yeah, I know. I can see that. No. Now there's no way for me to get up there. I think you might want to restart this level. Just... Why bother, Duke? Not even Commander Keen could survive the perils of my mercury mines. Well, Commander Keen dies in one hit, so... Yeah, and if I remember, there were like some Keen Dreams. If I remember, there was a Mercury Mines section in Keen Dreams. Almost thought I was done for when it's over here, I wonder. Anything worth checking out. And put a transparent background in front of the transparent tiles in front of the background. I think that was a rather neat effect for the time. Reflective floor. There's our... Right. It used to be. That's what's up there. Bunch of bonus items. I need the grappling hooks. Oh man. Thinking can't beat the PC version during DOSember. Sphere Rig did it several years ago. Atari Beer Paul beat the Atari ST one. Chomp Deluxe just beat it a few days ago. Asset Hot, he did Amiga and SS. Your mom's gonna play it soon. King of Apple. Try Think Nexus on Saturday. Dungeon Master 2 on Sega CD. Most of those should be doing DOSember. Well, I've been seeing Deluxe Paint Tim's. I've been watching Deluxe Paint Tim. He's in his playthrough of Dungeon Master or Dungeon Master 2. Those are the grappling hooks. I forget what. Oh yeah, Deluxe Paint Tim is doing DOSember too. He did a stream of Red Baron recently. Why do all those trees have to? Why do all those boxes have to contain bombs? Too bad they didn't. Too bad the grappling hooks were not in Duke Nukem 2. Wonder if there's anything up here. Can't even get up there. Remember in Cosmos Cosmic Adventure you could ride the rocket to get to high places, but not in this game. By the way, I think there's a real remastered version of Biomenace that's coming out. It's coming out soon if it hasn't come out already. Helicopter, very good at taking on that enemy. By the way, yeah, I got... By the way, John Grest is running a DOSember. I think I heard of John Grest running a DOSember event focused on epic pinball. So I'm playing epic pinball all at the start of my streams every day. Too. Because he's my favorite DOS gamer on Twitch. I'm not gonna turn down a challenge from him. Bonus 1, bonus 4, or bonus 6, bonus 7. There are several secret bonuses you can earn on each level. Register to get the complete list. I pressed the S key. I thought that would save the game. It's really hard to line yourself up with those. Line yourself up precisely between two tiles like that. But it's necessary if you want to not get hurt by the bouncing balls. There is a... Have you heard of Dave Nukum? That's a free open source game based on... That's a free open source game that's inspired heavily by Duke Nukem 1. They even stole a lot of graphics from Duke Nukem 1. But the author of Dave Nukem has no intention of turning the Dave Nukem into a source port for Duke Nukem 1. Does not intend to have it load the Duke Nukem 1 levels or anything like that. I don't know which games I'm gonna do a full playthrough of other than I'm gonna try and do a full playthrough of Wing Commander. There's a patched version, an improved version of Wing Commander that's out now, well, thanks to someone called All Tinker. He made the Wing Commander All Tinker mod for Wing Commander 1. So I'm gonna... And it's a huge improvement over the original game, especially... A huge improvement over the original game. You get consistent frame rate regardless of your CPU speed. You get enhanced controls with keyboard and joystick. I hate heroes! Your luck is about to run out. Perhaps now would be a good time to flee, Duke. reminds me of Dr. Heskel. I am Fury now. Wait for this thing, because it would hurt me if I just jumped into it. Oh, like how the turkey grows an extra leg when you shoot it. Okay. I wonder if that brick tile below was stolen from other game. I wonder if that soda is supposed to be a Coke. I mean, in the other two Nukum games, the soda was the Coca-Cola. Get a variable number of points for collecting those radio things. Collecting those handheld radios. Good thing I saved that health pickup for now. Bloody fire creature. One bonus, 4 bonus fix. Good bonus in collect the letter of Duke in order to earn bonus number 5. Maybe wasn't such a good idea. Now how am I going to get above that? How am I going to... Oh. Oh my goodness, that's something I missed. I think I remember the Photon level when at the end of episode 3 it was and stupid hidden flamethrowers. I think I picked up the D. There's the U. Damn you. No. You know, I found that when I'm using a controller, I don't have as much finesse and precision as I have with the keyboard. Football. Okay. Want the U now. Oh, can't believe I got away from that. Can't believe I got out of the way of that shot in time. Can't believe that balloon was still there too. There we go. Secret bonus. Secret bonus 5 for picking up all the letters in order. Do join me now and live, or continue this foolishness and I'll squash you myself. You might need want access to the top tile of this in case there's a secret area above. Oh, come on. Yes. We're about to enter the secret bubble city fortress of Dr. Proton. There's no turning back. Bonus 1, bonus 5, bonus 7. Save to slot 1. Energizer Bunny. Or should I call him the Duracell Bunny? Also, there is a game where you play as the Energizer Bunny. That game is not very good though, I've heard. we could find the access card first and then insert it in here. Ooh, DOSember. Yes, happy DOSember all. Happy DOSember to you too. Alindo. Yeah. That tile there, stolen from Turkey. DOSember. Yeah, that tile there that I'm shooting at, that was stolen from Turrican. A lot of stuff. Duke Nukum 2 stole a lot of stuff from Turrican. I don't like how the turkey grows an extra leg when you shoot it. Also in Duke Nukem 2 you could... the turkeys were shown as live birds that ran around, and if you shot them, they would turn into cooked turkey. You could cook the turkey by shooting them. Find the access card. Don't remember. Oh, that tile was stolen from Turrican. Some of these tiles, though, they look like they were... They look like they were also used in Commander Keen. The old Commander Keen games. Like Commander Keen 3, I remember had the light tiles, I think. I don't have any keys. Where do I go to find the keys? In there. But there's the flamethrower. The graphics for these flamethrowers were also stolen from Turrican. Game development back then was the Wild West, where game developers were able to get away with stuff they probably wouldn't be able to get away with nowadays. Well, good thing I have that. Good thing I saved that health pickup for later. I consider myself an apogee kid. You know how people were Sega kid for Nintendo kids back in the day. I consider myself an Apogee kid because many of the games I played and enjoyed in my childhood were developed or published by Apogee for MS-DOS. I play games such as Anarchy, Focus, Duke Nukem 2, Cosmos Cosmic Adventure, maybe Secret Agent, Crystal Caves. I didn't play Halloween Harry or Monster Bash. I play Commander Keen 1 and Commander Keen 4. I played Duke Nukem 1 and Duke Nukem 2. I was afraid of that. By the way, I have a bunch of DOSember emotes too. Yep. By the way, I made my own DOSember pixel art logo, and I have it on my intro screen. I don't know whether I should put it on my break screen or not, but I'll show you. There we go. Starting soon with DOSember. The stars falling like snowflakes. Heck yeah. It'd be nice if I could aim up and having to reef this damn chopper. Of course I picked up the health pickup. Going now. Is there anything over here? Yes, no. But I have a red key. Find out where the red key goes. Requires a green and purple key. It's the red key. Red door. Right. That fills up my health. Oh, that's when I use refill for my health. Triple key. More reflective floors there. You can actually read up on how the reflective floor effect was done. Oh my god, instant death. Oh no. There's the Energizer Bunny. Too bad I can't shoot those spiky ball things. I like how Duke Nukem 2 was better in that regard. You could actually destroy the thing, destroy the hazardous objects. I just keep shooting. Just keep taking all the wrong shots. And it's really bothering me because I have OCD and I had no trouble with this before. I'm suddenly having trouble with it. There's the access key. Gets me through the force field. That's a lot of stuff that was in. A lot of ideas for Duke Nukem 1 were also carried into Duke Nukem 2. One of those was the key cards and force fields. Oh, I had a mine in front of me and a helicopter. A frickin' chopper coming down on me. What else was I supposed to do, huh? Got 2 choppers. And this seat isn't exactly the most comfortable thing in the world. I have to find the green key, purple key. Both are in here. Looks like I gained another fall. I don't see who followed me, but it's not showing up on my activity feed. I should remember, I should know where the purple and green keys go. It was rather easy to reach. It goes over here, I think. I don't need to. Another thing I can do with the bobo hand. Wonder if I get the I get the same amount of points for it. Wonder if I get the same amount of points. Really, for stomping that thing and shooting it. So obviously no way but to go down here. I'm coming down to crush you, Duke. It's just you and me now. I remember this part. And yet, more graphics stolen from Turrican. Right. There he goes off to the moon. Press any key. You may have defeated me on Earth, but on the moon I can make plans for my ultimate attack. Proton, you coward. You could run, but you can't hide. Once my forces are together, I will be back to rule Earth. Not if I can stop you first. To be continued. Episode 2, Duke rockets to the moon to infiltrate Dr. Proton's massive lunar fortress. Continue our adventure in Mission Moonbase. Yeah, I already have Mission Moonbase. Apparently I can't put the numbers in my name, so... So I want to exit to DOS. I want to start the next episode. Right. Make sure the game window was all set up in Go Duke. You managed to find my secret moon base. My tech bots will soon be the end of you. Your tech bots were beaten on Earth, and I'll defeat them here. Your terror will soon end. Ready, Duke. Wait, does this one have a demo? Use main demo. Ah, yes. Nukum, it's one of the best feature-packed games ever made for an IBM PC. It beats Nintendo easily. Nukum features incredible animation, 1 megabyte of graphics, dual scrolling playfields, arcade sound effects, much more. A built-in hint mode makes learning the game easy, and maybe annoying. Supports joystick too. You'll find dozens of... Did they make it open source? No, they do source and... No, they did not make this game open source. However, there is a game called Dave Ganuka, which is basically a straight-up clone of this game with a lot of stolen graphics. However, it's rather bold of them to say it beats Nintendo easily, especially considering Nintendo had the Metroid game out by the time this game was released. Okay. Thingy. Secret area. This might be a secret area. Wait, that R at the top left, is it recording? Is it recording this game for a demo, or... I think this level is basically what we saw in the demo, the preview demo, except the preview demo level had a different background. And a bunch of bonuses here. Right. Ooh, baby! Oh my goodness. maybe it's worth it. I was hoping to pick up those soda cans. Wasn't far enough to the left. Dang it. Those things always get me. Alright, full health again. Man, I saw another balloon. You know, this DOS game, because this is DOSember, and I'm such a huge fan of DOSember, and I have plenty of free time on my hands, I decided that I'm going to try and stream on DOSember every day. Also, I dare say about beating Nintendo, well, the technology for PCs had EGA video cards back then, and it wasn't much better than, I think it was about the same level of the NES in terms of graphics. One moment. Let's not get the windows in order again. This level seems reminiscent of some of the levels in Commander Keen 3. We get 200 points for shooting one of those things. How many points do I get for stomping one of them? Excuse me. I didn't want to shoot the soda cans. I don't think I can get up there. And the monster's getting in my way. am impatient of getting me hurt, and the flamethrowers that were stolen from... The graphics were stolen from Turrican. Gone through here, I go through here. I don't know if I've been through every part of this level yet, but I think if I jump into that lightning, it's just gonna kill me instantly. Okay, that turns off the lightning force fields. I keep forgetting. I think this is where I want to go, though. Man. Okay. Bonus one. We're about to enter the next level. Don't forget to save your game, yeah. This hallway is the only place in the game where you are allowed to save your game. I remember in a lot of other games you could only save at the beginning of a level. And I'm going to be able to get back to the top again. By stomping this guy. You get 200 points for stomping that thing. Well, there's no difference in the amount of points I get for shooting or stomping that thing. As long as I kill it, I'm still gonna get points. You know, a lot of people making comments about Wreck-It Ralph when they saw someone streaming Commander Keen. Dang it! I didn't realize it was gonna hit my head on that thing, but... key. And I got pushed all the way back down here. Wonderful. Makes me really glad I'm saving those health pickups for later. Really glad to save those health pickups. So D. Did I jump into a shot? You know, I recently posted a story about last night in Camelot for GOG.com. The dream list. Well, last night in Camelot is on the dream list, but games on the GOG dream list rarely ever don't have a very good chance of ever getting released. Oh my god. Oh, at least I was able to shoot my way out of that ambush. There's where I use the green key, grab the purple key. I don't think there's any way of grabbing that soda can down there. Oh cool, another shot. Another laser shot. I really should have got my list of things to talk about. It would have helped. That would certainly help me keep the conversation going. the heck was that? Why did it just blow up right there? Was that a balloon? Yeah. And it exploded because it hit the roof, the ceiling. Wait for that. I always keep getting hurt by the damn flamethrowers. Come on. The heck? I don't think I played these levels before. I don't have the K, so I'm not gonna pick up the E there. Certainly would be nice if more game studio would release the source code for their games. It would help a lot with video game preservation, especially for those video games that can't be emulated. Like the Windows 95. There's PC, but you need to copy Windows 95 for the install it on PC. DOSember is such an amazing thing. We get an event focused on DOS games on Twitch. And there's rarely anyone who streams DOS games on Twitch, so DOS games are not in very high demand. No. And very low demand and very low supply. I think it has something to do with the fact that consoles were cheap. There were lots of games for the consoles. Consoles were cheap, there are lots of games for the, and then you didn't have to fuss around with configuration files or with consoles we didn't have to fuss around with configuration files or memory allocation or high memory, low memory, stuff like that. It was very convenient for people who just wanted to play games and didn't want to. This was very convenient for people who just want to play games. You don't want to have to worry about dealing with how the computer or configuration, memory layout, etc. Try. It's hard to looking for the E now because I think I can pick it up. I think I can pick up the E now for a huge bonus. Let's go up. That's the blue key door. Looking for the purple key door. Wherever that may be. I know I opened up the box with the E in it. Maybe what I'm looking for is at the very bottom. No, it's not. That's the red key. I need the red key for that one. I don't have the red key right now. Up. This maybe the purple door is up there. Oh. There's definitely something up here. Oh, Duke! I see even with your stunted abilities, you managed to find my new base. What do you mean? Duke hasn't lost any of it. Duke hasn't lost even a touch of his touch. There's nothing in there, not even a red key. Oh, it opened this up too. The red key is here. This level is rather confusing. Repetitive, confusing, probably one of the worst levels, I dare say, ever made. Would be much better if there was a map or something. And that was difficult to meet. Right. Third shot for my gun. Nice. You'll need to collect the robot hand to help you survive the next level. Right, I don't feel like going out this much longer. I don't know. Maybe I'll end it here. Maybe I'll finish off with want Duster's Pandemonia action. I should really upload the patch. I have a patch for the Duster's Pandemonia to make it work properly on UV Doom 4.14.3, 4.14.3. Just gonna upload it to my site now. Hopefully I'll give a link that works. It's so easy with the Dolphin file browser and Kate. Right. Okay, that's the fix for Duster. That's the UV Doom fix for Duster's Pandemonia. Okay. So UV Doom 4.14.3. Right, I have to I have to set the stream marker here. Okay. Where is it? The window is called Duster's Pandemonia. Let's get rid of all this DOSember or paraphernalia. Put it in a group selected. Put it in a group and hide it all in one. But then pick the screen. Playing the Genesis. It's Mega Wall. What in Duster's Pandemonia? What extra weapon am I carrying? Oh, the sniper rifle. Yeah. This is Duster's Pandemonia with the Insurrection and War Machines add-on. Oh boy. I really don't know if I want to take the sniper rifle with me. I don't think it... Good grief. Already getting my ass handed to me. Already getting my ass handed to me at the start of the first freaking level. And by the way, we have the meteorite. It doesn't have a durability bar anymore. I was able to get an upgrade for it from a demented eradicator that I killed. That's the anarchic eradicator. I like Duster's Pandemonia. Ride-in electron shotgun especially, that's my favorite weapon in Dusty Spanamonia. Like how I can just sit here and cruising with the basilisk. Because the basilisk has homing shots. Basilisk weapon has homing comet shots. They do fire damage, very good against gore hive enemies. Lead Spitter is the best weapon to use me. Oh, Lead Spitter eats ammo. Oh my goodness. Wonder what this is. Shotgun. I don't like that crafting kit. Bullet cradle. I've already. I used the Stellar Cradle weapon for a long time. It's a weapon that you charge up for a high explosive. You can charge it up to increase the explosive power of your shot. Game level is 392. That's probably part of the reason why there are so many enemies with lots of augments on them. And the more augments an enemy has, the more health they have. I cannot believe I have a spare Arcane Remnant after having 3 on my right-hand electron shotgun and having 3 on my fantasy staff. To the graphics issue there, no big deal. It was only applied during the partial invisibility power-up. Basilisk is also a really good counter against the plasma repeater zombies. My, looks like I killed most of the enemies in here already. About that, wanted to clear my throat. How do I get the... That should lower the pillar with the blue key on top of it. Now I can get out of this level. now. Let's see. Almost back on some 10. Direct hitter. We like to call it the direct hitter because only the direct hit doesn't actually make any sense. That's a name for a weapon. That's my opinion anyway, but whatever. Why don't I need to make a fix for UV Doom for dust and ammonia? Well, they changed the way the tech work in the code internally, and it ended up breaking the flip display messages and dust and spin ammonia. Hey, we got an infight going. Between the Beckos guy and the Rednond. What if I... Nukum's powerhouse. Yellow key. Probably one. Oh. Danger. Annoying enemies in the game. Probably. Maybe even as annoying and threatening as the Revenant in the original game. They turn invisible, well, they are very powerful. They have a rifle which shoots bullets that go right through your armor. I should be in the use games. Just I think I should be using the Basilisk more often. It's a good weapon. I mean, it can hit enemies behind corner. That's already pretty useful feature. Bit overpowered too. Would have hit enemies behind corners. By the way, the original author of Genesis, Paddock, he's working on a new version of Genesis, a remake of Genesis. Genesis is the Megalod I'm playing right now. James Paddock, the author of this Megalod, is working on a remake. I really like the right-on electron shotgun, especially because it does lots of damage and uses shotgun shells for ammunition. The shotgun shells are very abundantly available. Shotgun shells are rather abundant in this game. Well, there's a whole lot of slime here, but not much water. This is used as Map 18 in Freedom. James Paddock gave permission to use his maps in Freedom. So they decided to use this level for Freedom. Someone contributed this level to Freedom. There might be a cult leader behind that corner. Wait, I should turn the volume down a bit. It's a bit loud. Not really doing this for DOSember, but the original game was the DOS game, but it was not really doing this for DOSember, but it was a DOS game. The gun that shoots bouncing shots that bounce off walls. The basilisk. Could have used an electron shotgun against him. That would have dealt bonus damage, because he's weak to plasma, the distortionist. What the heck? Die by the very weapons you adore. Where's that chaos monster? Harvester's projectiles also go through your armor. It's a bit chilly. Especially because of that air. Like the one shotgunner took the hit for me. Ew. It may have been a bad idea to use the distortion mark on him. Whatever, that's what I did. Oh. The skirmish armor and the holy panoply kit. I can craft one of them. This is special armor that I can craft with it. %, defense, and consume unholy essence. Okay, 50% defense, 60% offense. It. I think I prefer the blast shield for this. Demon essence is also a very common mission type in the game in this Mega Wad. In this gameplay mod, Dust's Pandemonia. Well, if I see another skirmish armor, at least I know I can make another one. Hopefully. That's another direct hit. I only have one of those. Like there's gonna be a pursuer boss in this level. Undoubtedly. Roaster rock. Something explosive. He's over here. Okay, so glad I'm finding all the ammunition. Got to open up this secret area. Get up off of the using the teleporters. Get up here by using the teleporters. By the way, Rise of the Triad, Ufik. That thing, the War Machine's add-on is named after the machine that adds, the random machines that adds to the levels. Like this one is a mod scrambler. I remember there's another one somewhere over here. I used the Auto Forge to craft the Unholy Panoply armor earlier. I won't be going for much longer. I won't be streaming this for much longer, but it was a good stream. Almost like I don't know how to aim. I'm under so much pressure that I can't. It takes priority over aiming. So I get hurt. So I get seriously injured. See, that's a good reason to have that. Hit by that grenade there, big reason to have the blast shield. I don't like how these Gore Hive enemies can slip and slide around more. The bigger skaters, so annoying. This one, direct hit. If I had another armor or boost, I could use it. Oh my goodness. I expected trouble, but not that much. Not quite that much trouble. Why was I shooting other guys? That? See that thing there? That's an auto forge. You put a crafting kit into it and the crafting material. The crafting kit and the crafting materials, and you get out the item you crafted with it. That, an augment fuser. 4 augments of the same tier, or 2. Get an augment of the higher tier. Anyways. That will be it for this stream, I think. Thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I have to get dinner. So, I really do appreciate it. It really made it worth it for me to keep streaming. So how about I rate someone else doing DOSember stuff, eh? For the haunting, that looks interesting. Duke Nuka. Someone else is playing Duke Nuka. Anyways, I will see you maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, if all goes well. Thank you very much. Again, thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Really